Hey Rifters, what's happening? This is Cymatic Bruce. What the hell, Rue? What the hell are these pictures in the chat? Welcome to SundayVR. I'm your humble host, Cymatic Bruce, and we are ready to roll. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Alright. Welcome everyone to the craziness post SVVR. It is madness. What's up? We got some people here. Junior Barely is here. Dick Tracy, was it? TNT, Red of Paw. What's up? What's happening? Alex64 Duda Man. Yeah, Rubik. That SVVR shirt, you know it. Oh yes, I love it. Welcome people that are here for the very first time. Welcome back people that are here every time. This is great. Nico Kuhn, every day. What's happening, man? Great pictures you took at the con. Thank you, my friend. That's awesome. Welcome, Disaffect. Pollo-licious in the house. That is awesome. Yes. Excellent. Man, do we have a crazy show today, and I forgot to actually put my Rift on my head before I got started, so let's do this. Malcolm, thank you, man. Thank you very much. Excellent. Why Hitbox and not Twitch? Mainly because Twitch was having issues with chat, and it was just having general issues on the back end for me, generally. And also a lot of the folks in Europe, which make up a big piece of the audience, were unable to see the stream or had major problems. So Hitbox seems to work better for the international audience. Oh, was it twitching? Thank you, Solstice. That's good stuff, man. Thank you, VR5, man. That's awesome, man. It's great. I had a blast actually emceeing and co-organizing SVVR. It was a lot of work, and every minute of it was worth it. It actually, oh wow, it worked well. Let me put my Rift on my head, and then I'm going to get right into the SVVR craziness. So let's get right into that. Hold on one sec. Awesome. Yes, it's been crazy town, man. It's been absolutely nuts. Whoa, camera's going a little crazy. There we go. Maybe it needs to calm down with that filtering the colors. All right. Beautiful. Welcome everyone to this madness. This is what we have going on. We are going to have our usual AMA. Everyone asks me whatever they feel like it. I'm going to get a little bit into SVVR and how that experience was, which is awesome. Absolutely. Thank you, Sean. I love the shirt. It's great. I just keep wearing it because it just makes me feel so good. And then we have quite the list of crazy things happening. We have Star Trek TNG Bridge, the Rspace Virtual Museum Horror Tribute. Not looking forward to that, but I'll do it anyway. Guided Meditation, Biohackers of Mars, Escape Velocity 2, Dogfight. That seems exciting just because the title is just full of energy. Roost Riders, which looks kind of cute. Stage Presence, which I'm excited to try. Kings of Sleep, which just sounds pretty epic. GalaGunOnline out of Japan, see what that's about. GGO, I believe, is the online MMO game that was in Sword Art Online in the manga, I believe. So there we go. And then Museum of Games. And then other than that, we have some things on the reserve list. College Carnage, I'm not that excited about, but Dino Town, HoloDeck, and O-Type. Fans of R-Type that knows what that is. O-Type seems to be a VR imagining or reimagining of that style of game, so I'm looking forward to that. But let's see, Achilles, what's happening, man? Welcome, welcome. Yes, absolutely. I haven't read the manga of SAO, but yes, thank you, Rickness. It's GGO is Volume 5 and Volume 6, so that is wild, absolutely wild. So I also got a new chair. That's awesome. Yes, much more comfortable. I can spin. Oh, look at this 3D action here. Oh, it's crazy. All right, excellent. So that's awesome. All right, so that takes care of the crazy intro. Let's get into SVVR. How quick did I order a DK2? It was within 15 minutes. I think my order actually is stamped at 8:14. So I will be getting a DK2 very soon, hopefully. I had a watcher on that, so I'm hoping to maybe try to get it early as well. Maybe I'll have a few people I know at Oculus that might be able to influence that. So I'll see what I can leverage and see what I can do about that. But that would be cool. Let's get into SVVR. Man, so SVVR has been a load of work, networking, going crazy. It's been nuts. You know, Carl and I started a conversation in a Starbucks, you know, over a year ago, about, you know, really getting people together. It was actually, I started a Google group before anything happened. It was like, cool, you know, let's get together in the Bay Area, let's do this. And Carl reached out, we connected, and then Carl just took off running with this thing, and I just was along for the ride, really, just supporting him in any way I can. And man, it's just been a wild ride. It's just been meetup after meetup, success after success. The collaboration at GDC with San Francisco, visits to Doc Ock, just event after event, collaboration with SIGGRAPH meetup. It's just been crazy. And then you know, we had decided, hey, you know, we want to go after this conference thing and see. We had kind of an idea, but let's really do it, and went after it. And it was a little scary at first. We weren't sure if it was going to actually happen, but you know, late in the game, a lot of people stepped up, showed a lot of support, and we got a lot of great sponsors and great exhibitors, and a lot of things came together, and it was nuts. And then yeah, we basically had Maker Faire on Saturday and Sunday, and with John Oakes, man, we basically ran that booth and had a bunch of people come by, and beginning open to close on both days of Maker Faire. It was nuts. So that we did that, and I almost lost my voice. And then right after that, it was Saturday Maker Faire, Sunday Maker Faire, and then freaking SVVR Monday and Tuesday. And yeah, we end up with over 400 people at the conference, press, investors and entrepreneurs, VCs, exhibitors and attendees, designers, developers. It was all over the place, man. And it was just 2 days just full of amazing just connections. I mean, I just feel so so humble to think that this event that I helped put together that has changed lives. Like, seriously, like, we have some stories that I really can't talk about yet, but there's some stories coming out of SVVR that are going to be life-changing for some developers out there, which is amazing. You know, it's really just fantastic, and almost every single panel has been I've not looked at myself in 3D yet. Getting scanned was amazing, dude. Like, I got freaking scanned in 3D, and I stood super still, and this guy took you know, this wild, I think it's X-Action camera or whatever, and yeah, Olivier, there's exciting news from him that I once again can't talk about, but I think it'll make everyone excited once the news is broke and everything's official. So It's yeah, I can't talk about it. I'm so sorry. I literally there's nothing I can talk about right now for several people. Yeah, there's even people that, you know, it's crazy. Those people that passed out business cards that, like, please, I only have a certain amount of these. Don't say anything about my position at this company, because if you do, I'll get fired. Like, it was that level of crazy. Like, there were people there with just like wow, you know. And I shook the hand of the guy that made VRML, that like wrote the book on WebGL. Like, shook the hands of the guy at VR Research at Mozilla and talked to him for a while. Philip Rosedale was there and talked to him just a little bit. You know, it's like all these just terribly influential people in our world are just like bloom. It's just mind blowing. So yeah, I emceed this event and I got nothing but positive feedback on that. It was really awesome. You know, everything went smooth. There were no major catastrophes, and there were just so many things that were demoed, and the vast majority of them were super exciting, and so good. Yeah. So I mean, the energy that was there, you guys. If I can't really communicate it, but the energy that was there was just insane. Like, the level of excitement. It's like, I hugged so many people I've forgotten. I lost count, man. I hugged so many people. It's out of control how many people I gave hugs to, because I saw everyone. It's like you see these names in the chat and on Reddit and in VRChat, and you see these handles, but when you actually, you know, I get to see Jesse Jaldry's face, Olivier's face, you know, it's like, give him a hug. Stefan from VR Player was there. I gave him a hug. God, I almost tried to pick up Reverend Kyle. I think he picked me up instead, and that was awesome. Palmer took me and a bunch of other people out to sushi. That's insane. Stefan Walker, the inventor of the Dorovas dive, I hung out with him and his wife. Like, it's just crazy. It's just like the whole, like, the narration of this entire couple days was just out of control. Like, I don't even know. Yeah, it was just really amazing. So yeah, let's kind of my recap of SVVR. It was just amazing amount of experience, huge number of just super intelligent people there, and just everyone was networking. Every conversation was excitement about the tech, but not only that, people were making like business decisions, which was so valuable. People were getting invested in, or they were, you know, trading business cards and with like having serious conversations about what's next, and really making super strong connections. So that was like one of the greatest things to see. So yeah, let's go to AMA, man. Guys, ask me whatever you want about SVVR, about Maker Faire, or about something random that you would like to like me to see. What the hell is that? I'm kind of scared about whatever that might be here. What is that here? I'm gonna look it up here. What are these? Nice. And save image as. Very good, Bruce. Awesome. That's saved. Perfect. Done and done. Perfect. That's your photo, D. That's your photo every day. Yeah, that is. So I don't know. Did anyone ask me some questions? Morpheus demo or Couch Nights? Cast AR was not there. I've tried it. I tried it at CES. Actually, and it was it's quite cool. I don't know what the killer app is for Cast AR, but it's a cool tech, and I think someone's gonna come up with something really awesome. Even if it's just really cool D&D place that you see all of your freaking characters like walk around on the table. I mean, even that would be just worth it, you know. So yeah, that is crazy. Let's see. Questions. Morpheus versus DK2. I think it's been said better by almost everyone else, by Doc Ock and Olivier and a bunch of other people. I feel both headsets are excellent. I feel both headsets are ready for prime time. Like, if they were both to be released as consumer products right now, I would certainly not complain. I think Morpheus has an edge because especially if they pack their hardware in with 2 Move controllers and sell it cheap, they can have an edge. I think Oculus has slightly better positional tracking, and it tracks you a little bit better. And they have the advantage of being super open. Like on Oculus, it's PC. You're going to find every type of experience, every type of experiment available. You're going to find that you're going to probably have a metaverse type experience first on PC. But Morpheus is going to have some really clean, very awesome, amazing experiences. That team is definitely on their shit, and they are ready. They're doing very well. Couch Nights is a good demo. As far as, it's a solid demo. I mean, it's meant to be a seated VR experience, I guess, and it's it plays to the strengths of the DK2. You really have to do some things to get the most out of it, though. Like with the knights are running around this living room, you really, you want to take the fight behind your opponent's chair, so they have to like go like this to see the fight and stuff like that. It could be really cool, but yes, Oculus is making a proprietary controller. They've said nothing about that. Everyone's asked them, and they won't. The only thing they will say is that they are researching things. They are researching something, and I mean, that's no surprise. Oculus has some of the smartest people in user input and computer vision in the world. Of course, they're researching something. So, but there's no word, and at this point, I'm not sure at what point is it too late. Like, like at what point? Like, you have all these indie developers out there that are waiting for development kits. Are you going to tell them 6 months before the consumer unit drops about your solution for hand input for a controller? I know. I mean, I think that would be a bad decision on Oculus' part. I think that would not be smart if they were to just spring that on people. If they don't announce anything at E3, I'm going to guess that the CV1 is not going to come with a controller. Yeah, DK2. The thing about DK2, man, it's supposed to be the last development kit, right? So it should be very close to the consumer unit, whatever the consumer unit is. Like, there should be minimal, super minimal difference between what the DK2 is and what the consumer unit 1 is. The consumer unit should be adding things that have no effect on a developer as far as gameplay is concerned. It should be all like form and function that are outside of the actual software development. The moving platform, Infinideck, was awesome. And the Infinideck guys took video of me going crazy on that thing. It was awesome. It was fun. Once they have, the thing is, like, everyone saw the Palmer video, and the thing you have to remember is that that's a human operator that's operating it, and his, he had to do like this because he's an older engineer. He's an older guy. His eyes aren't as sharp, so he had this like pointing in the direction that you want to go next, and it's like he's subject to his reaction time and what he's doing and how his skill manipulating this. I mean, when you have that thing operating on a millisecond refresh rate on the position of the body and where you are and what you're doing, that's going to be freaking amazing. Like, it's probably going to be around $3,000 or $4,000. It weighed literally a ton. It was amazing that they got that thing into the Computer History Museum at all. But yeah, man, the Infinideck is the truth. That thing is sick. It is so crazy. Caliber, thank you for putting that up. I'm going to see if I have time. I may not. I've planned out some things for this stream, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get time to get to it, but I will. I will put that in and I will download, and we'll see if we can get to that. What was the game face demo? Not sure what he was showing at SVVR, but in previous time he showed me like a whole bunch of stuff. He had, I think he had VRChat Android perhaps working. He had like this Dreamcast emulator through Android. That was wild. He had some Unity titles that were done that were pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to when it's they have updated hardware. The Tegra K1, and pretty cool. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good stuff. I mean, I like the game face. I think it's pretty awesome. and I'm looking forward. It just needs the right software, I think, so it can run at a great frame rate. What are my thoughts on the Chinese VR headset, Ant VR? I think it's exactly as Doc Ock stated. Once again, I'm agreeing with this guy because he's one of the most intelligent people I know. But Doc Ock pretty much described it as this. He described it as a Chinese engineer most likely saw a DK1 and was like, ding, I could totally do this and make $1 billion, and I could do exactly what this is. And this person probably understands nothing about VR, nothing about simulator sickness, about what the important things as far as design. He just knows this guy probably has the know-how and the supply chain to make it happen, and that's it. Like, and so I think that's what it's about. Like, I think that it has some cool, interesting ideas with the multifunction controller, about it being wireless, about like the faceplate at the bottom so you can see through. That's awesome. But anything else, I don't know, dude. I'm not convinced about any of the gameplay. The positional tracking video that they had was absolutely horrible. It was like a fixed inertial something or other. Like, it wasn't. It's like basically, you know, it's like, you know, it senses this, it says forward, it senses this. You know, the guy went to the center every time before he moved, which is like just like horrible. Like, if he would have actually went like around, like his computer probably would have exploded. So what the hell is this? What is going on in this chat? Who is this? Who is this guy? Is that Rubik? Awesome. So yeah, Sulon Cortex is actually from Canada, and Sulon, although it's in a very, very prototypey state right now, I'm actually very excited about it. I tried that at GDC. It was super latency and crazy, but I could see what they're aiming for. It's super ambitious, but it looks like it could be super awesome. It's like it maps the room and then maps your position like through LiDAR, like in real time. It's crazy. So that's gonna be interesting. Talking about China, big of a market do you think China is going to be for Oculus and Sony for the consumer version? I think the Asian market in general is going to explode. I think China, Japan, and Korea are going to love VR. I think both the Morpheus and the DK2 are going to do very well, and I think you're going to see something great from China. It's just the Ant VR is not it. I think that, you know, all the hardware stuff is in China, the whole supply chain, there's the connections there. They have the possibility for them to make some really great hardware, but the software is always the problem, right? I mean, you can even look at the knockoff iPhones and knockoff stuff that's in China right now. It's great, beautiful hardware, and great because they're using the same supply chain that builds a Galaxy S5 or an iPhone 5, but the freaking software running it is like, what the hell? Like, what is this? You know? So yeah, I don't know. We'll see it eventually, but I don't think so. The Ant VR song, yeah, latency, please get that out of here. Get that out of here, dude. So ridiculous. And so, oh, Sightline, excellent. Thank you, Fractious. I will get this. And yeah, I was planning on doing Sightline, and there we go. And I'll download a Zet. I think I'm going to do that as well. Yeah, that's so horrible, dude. You update you send a development video, and 75% of the video is freaking you singing some custom Let It Go song that doesn't even have good lyrics. Like, get out of here, dude. Please get out of here, man. I am not going to be at E3. I'll be way too busy. I'm working 2 full-time jobs until mid-July, and at that point I'm full VR, but until then I won't, and I'm really pissed off. But I would love to be at E3, but I'm not. So right now I'm the director of developer and community relations at a new VR startup, Qualia 3D. So I've been doing that job since April 25th. At the same time, I've been, you know, organizing SVVR, and then at the same time I still have my job running the camps. So that's still going. So I'm prepping camp. That's ramping up right at the time E3 happens, and then I'm going to be running camp for the first 5 weeks of the camp summer. So I am balls to the wall right now. This past week, for starting on last Friday, like the Friday before Maker Faire, up until now, I think I have a total of maybe 20 hours of sleep. So yeah, Jay Borelli, I'm still doing that, dude. It's crazy. It's kind of nuts. Like it would be, the words they gave me said it would be catastrophic if I just jumped ship. So that's what's going on. So I'm exhausted, but it has been worth it, dude. Like SVVR and everything, it has been worth it. It has been so worth it. I have no regrets. I'm living the life that I want to live right now. And if I have to have a tough couple of months before I go full VR, then so be it. But July 11th, watch out. It's going to be awesome. Someone had a question about leap motion. And for that, let me just actually bring up this right now. Do I not have this? Where is it? Where's my leap motion crap? Oh, what? I thought I had this up already. I thought I already had the Leap Motion software installed. Wait a minute, what is this? What is this? No, I don't. That's silly. We're gonna take a look at Leap Motion. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all done. I guess I installed it on my last. I don't know. Since I updated this computer, I reinstalled the operating system. I'm missing some stuff. The new Leap SDK is actually pretty. It's pretty good. Yeah, I should have my control panel for Leap, but it's not here yet. So, there we go. Excellent. So I'm going to run the visualizer so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about here when we talk about Leap Motion. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hand out. That's what Leap Motion can do right now, guys. That's Leap Motion right now. Let's see if I can. So this is pretty good. Let me get rid of. There we go. And let me get rid of the poly and the stream mask, so you can actually see what I have going on here. So with Leap Motion, this is what you're getting. It's actually pretty decent. So there's like a cone that's coming out of the Leap Motion sensor, and it's pretty good, right? It's getting like my hand motion pretty well. It should get pinches with each finger as a skeletal model. It's kind of iffy on that, not 100%, but it's doing much better than it did before. And it handles occlusion a lot better. So if you look at this, see how I can keep my hands here and it doesn't lose where my hands are? I could pass them. I can go to about here before it starts getting pissed off. And like after this, it's like, what are you doing? Like, and then it's like, and it gets all crazy. But you can do quite a bit of occlusion now. You know, you can do this stuff like that. This didn't used to work, and now that kind of works now. You still can't give the middle finger, but you know that's coming, I'm sure. Something very cool that you probably, or I hope you've seen, if you go to developer.leapmotion.com/gallery, you go to that website, and oh, they even have more stuff. This is great. So they have all these demos in Unity, in C++, and also in JavaScript, which is freaking awesome. So let me get this Art Connected Fingers, for example. It's a JavaScript example. That's here, and then this is just running right off of JavaScript, right in the web. It's happening. So that's what's happening. So the new SDK is actually very promising. It's looking a lot better than it has before. So they're just going to continue to improve, and they have been very focused on doing VR. So yeah, that's exciting, and especially the JavaScript stuff is really cool. It's like, oh, that's happening, you know. So I'm very excited about Leap. It's like I don't know what's going to happen with them and where they're going to go, but so far It's pretty exciting stuff. So, very, very awesome. All right. Sweet. Yeah, so that was AMA SVVR. Let's get into some experiences. How about that? The Virtuix Omni is still very raw, but it was pretty cool. I think it was because my feet are not like straight. My feet go a little bit out this way, like bow-legged like this. So I think it was having trouble. Like sometimes I was going to the side when I was meaning to go straight. So that was some other things, but I don't know. Virtuix Omni is pretty cool. So let's keep it moving. So the first demo we have on board is Star Trek TNG Bridge by the legendary. Oh, come on. I hate that it does this. Just remember that I'm logged in, Oculus Forums. By the legendary Enda. He's got the 1701D bridge from the next generation. This is a show I grew up on, and I am totally stoked to try this out. So it's pretty much the, I think it's the bridge in the ready room, if I'm not mistaken. And you can go to his page and check it out. And he has like this wild page with all this craziness going on, but you can download the bridge of the Enterprise from the original series and the Enterprise D, which he has for PC, Mac, and Linux. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into this madness. Enterprise D. Where are you? Enterprise. Show yourself. TNG Bridge. Excellent. 1280 by 800. I'm going to put it on fastest for the time being. So from here, I've already got the ticker set. I'm going to switch over to game mode, and hooray, and we are going to pause this music, because I'm sure there's some awesome Star Trek-y sounds that'll be happening here, and we're going to go ahead and start this experience off. So here we go. Awesome. Oh, I forgot to get my my grandma style here, so I can put my glasses and just drop them down. Let's see if I can attach these real quick. Sorry for the delay, people. Yeah, I go into Walgreens and I go like in the senior citizen section to get these things that so you can loop your glasses around your neck like a grandma. It's coming back, dude. This is gonna be in style. By the time VR is big stuff, someone's gonna make something. One of these that are really cool, and everyone's gonna be like, Bruce, you were ahead of the trend, and I'll be like, I know, you guys, I know, this is amazing. Olivier, is he here? Oh yeah, bonjour. Should I say bon matin? Over there. Very good, excellent, beautiful, heartfelt Reddit post, Olivier. I was moved, and so thank you so much, man. I appreciate those heartfelt words, and I would enjoy nothing more than being the heart of VR. I would love that. To be my official title. My foam is failing. It's Maker Faire destroyed it. But let's go ahead and get in this anyway. This foam is just hurt right now. All right, excellent. And this is like way too tight. Jesus. I haven't adjusted this since Maker Faire. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the next generation. Enterprise 1701D. This is a work in progress, version 0.1.2, not yet complete. Free to explore the bridge and ready room, but unfortunately the observation lounge and the rest are still under construction. No 10 forward. I'll post any updates to the website. Keep an eye out in theconnor.com. Excellent. So yes. This hallway is crazy. This hallway is nuts. This is exactly what I wanted. Can I go? Just I want to go in there. Let's see. Open back up. There we go.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us.
No way!
Resistance is futile.
I've got, this is, alright, awesome. I get to be Michael Dorn and stand here. Captain, I don't believe that would be wise. That is so awesome. On Klingon, we would just rip their hearts out and ask for forgiveness later. Oh God, I'm like a kid in I can't even say candy store. I'm like a kid in a candy store that's within Disneyland, that's within Japan. Right now. That's how happy I am. Can I just go to this seat and be like, oh yes, I love that. I could just sit in the seat. Go like this, face palm. Engage. What do you think, number one? Troy? Yes! Yes! Lieutenant Data. Or no, Data was it Data and then Wesley over there? Or random person that was sure to die in the away team? Oh, the view screen, man, that's out of control. Oh my gosh. Turbo lift. Can't take it. Ready room. Ah, excellent. Yes. The head. Ah, Picard's little thing with the floaty and the sphere-y looking thing. Holy crap. Ah, I can see the planets. Oh, dude. Okay, I sit here. I need a tablet. I need an iPad so I can pretend that I'm Picard. Oh, dude. This looks phenomenal. This is great. The attention to detail is really fantastic. Ah. I just want more of this. Oh, man. What? What? Oh no! What? Why is it so close? Why are they right upon us? It's kind of wild because the view screen has it rotating and in real life it isn't. It's just standing there. It's just floating in space. And this is the emergency turbo lift. Ah, this is just beautifully crafted, man.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to
And it's like I've triggered the audio once again.
will adapt to service us.
Let me go over here.
Resistance is futile.
And a turbo lift. All right. Yes. Oh my gosh. That whole situation is just so awesome. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, that's out of control. That is like, we live in a magical time, man. This is like, I spent every night from the time I was like, I don't know, 8, 9 years old to the time I was late teens. I watched this show. I watched this show religiously. With my parents. It was like a family thing. We all loved to watch Star Trek, and it was just like, it's so wild, because usually you get this kind of experience if you go to an amusement park and there's like a rebuild of the set and you're like, oh man, wow, this is the set. Oh my goodness, Patrick Stewart was here, and Jonathan Frakes was here, and it's like Michael Dorn stood right here. But now it's like I can have the same type of feeling. It's like, wow, man. Oh, Inda, you're on here, man. Inda, man, I can't thank you enough for all of these Man, you're just bringing me back, man. This is just so delightful. Like, I can pop into one of these and like feel like I can do like hours of work, man. It's like, this is my zen zone. Like, this is my zen. This is how I get through the week. I pop into a Voyager bridge or freaking the Enterprise bridge or the 1701D, and I just chill. And it's like, yeah, excellent, excellent. That's awesome. It's oh, do I have a red shirt? Oh no. It's crazy. All right, gonna escape out of that. That's Wormslayer got a Titan. Whoa, that's awesome. I want to report back. I want to know exactly how well yeah, how well that works. Oh, Enda, thank you, man. This was great. This was great, man. What do I think of Soylent? I'm going to be jumping on Soylent. I'm a big fan, and with as busy as I am, and I don't really have time to cook, and I feel sucky that I go out and, like, you know, I order pizza or I grab a burger, and I know, like, you know, I'm thin but I'm not fit, and it's like it affects my energy level. So I'm all in favor of like a solution where I can just like boom, mix it up, make it for the week, and have it, dude. It's future food, and I'm all in favor. I think it's past due, and I hope to sponsor it and order some. I'm gonna order some very soon and support it, and hopefully it'll get popular enough that it'll get so cheap that we can start, you know, sending it out to, you know, all the third world countries and have them at least have some, you know, some healthy diets, you know, and have them in a position where they don't have to, you know, starve when we can send them some powder and some water and have them, you know, have a complete meal. Everything, as they say in the Matrix, everything the body needs, right? T in Tatooine, yes. What is it, TNT? Have you tried out Oculus Drift? I'm not sure what you mean. Like the drifting of the headset? Or Oculus Drift? I don't think I have. I need to go ahead and check that out right now, actually, and see what that's about. Oculus Drift. Result of an honors project at Future Works School of Media in Manchester. Sent flying through an ordinary flat perspective of a miniature. Can be viewed without the Oculus Rift. Feedback, excellent. Sweet. I will download this. I'm glad everyone's sending me software. I have a limited time, so I may or may not get to these, but I will play them on the stream in the near future if I don't get to them this time, since I already have an agenda. But yes, I want to make sure that sounds interesting. That sounds very interesting. It sounds kind of a little bit scary too, but we'll see what that's about. Excellent. So we just got done with the Star Trek TNG Bridge, and that was really a fantastic experience. Great job, Enda, man. This is just wow. The level of nostalgia is really phenomenal, and I absolutely adore it. So with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next experience, which is the Rspace Virtual Museum. It's you might also know it as the Lakeside or Lakeview Museum. So we're going to go ahead and put that in Rspace Museum. Alright, let's go ahead and save that. Ticker is updated. So basically they have a really awesome website with really crazy stuff going on. You have about projects, create and recreate are their projects, I suppose. And they have their contact information, and then if you go to the blog, that's where you can actually find the download and see some videos about walkthroughs and so on and so forth, so you can check it out there. So if you're interested in getting the download for this, it's the blog section of Rspace, and then you can get the installer for Windows. So they're hopefully have a Mac version available soon at some point, so that will be very cool. Yeah, this was one that was sent to me as the guy Christoph is part of the team that's doing this, sent me an email, and so we're going to go ahead and try this out on the stream and see how it is. So excellent. Let's go ahead and start that up. So Rspace Museum, Lakeside Museum configuration, 12800. I'll put it at fastest. That's awesome. I have no idea if this has sound or not, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll pause this and hopefully it has some sound. If not, we'll figure it out. And here we go. Let's play. And sweet. And my green screen's acting silly, but that's fine. Oh, it has like kind of the ambient noise from people just hanging out at the museum. That's cool. Let's see here. Let's see what we have. Freaking foam, man. Do something about this. Yeah, this. Can't wait to get my DK2, if for no other reason to get a fresh Rift controller. Right, so, oh, that's pretty. So I'm looking out here, and looking out on a lake view as some forest action, some mountains. It looks very pretty. This is a wonderful location. Looks like the whole museum itself is like on an island or something, because I have the same view on the other side. So that'd be cool. I have lots of voices, but there's no one here yet. So yeah, so I've tried earlier versions of this museum, I believe, but this is their latest update, and it's that's really cool. So I have the art is there, and it's kind of looks like it's like mounted, which is cool. And then I can look up close. I have to get pretty close, but actually I can read some information about what's going on here. So it has like the artist, and you know, with one of the belt figures, I got a comment that looks like my curves, the smoothing, turned off by mistake. I kept the shading this way on purpose because I want the different surfaces to be really defined and not smooth into a gradient. Leave out the lines where there are curves though. So sweet. That is awesome that you're able to actually get on it and read it. Although in real life this has to look weird because you're like right against the wall, like reading this reading this information, like, this is an interesting exhibit here, just very, very cool, alright. So probably won't look very natural if there's multiple people in avatars. Like probably people just be right on this, and also, you know, facilitating multiple people actually being able to see. Well, that'll be an argument with, or that'll be a situation when we'll have some higher resolution that probably will be less of a problem. All right, awesome. I love the roof, the whole aesthetic of the entire place, the walls, the roof, the floor, very tastefully done. Man, very picturesque area that's out there. Although it's like, what is these? Is that just that's just a reflection, like a kind of a reflection or something? Like these black lines that are outside, like they're outside. So that's kind of a little bit immersion breaking, but otherwise the entire place looks pretty cool. Let's see here. I love the spinny chair. It makes this so easy just to kind of, you know, float around. So it's all these kind of MC Escher type of crazy, you know, shapes and structures that are like impossible. But just playing around with perspective, which is kind of neat. And then we have, you know, the good old bot. This model is so cool, still here. Yeah, in an earlier version of the demo you were able to duck, but I guess in this one you cannot. Alright. Alright, and there's a dark area. Oh, awesome. So a museum would actually have something like this. Like to break it up, they'd have a section like this where you go down into its different lighting, and this is wild. So this is like it's like a compilation of news, and the size of the headline probably corresponds to something, or that's what I would guess if this was an art installation. Sweet. Fantastic. This museum piece This VR museum keeps getting better and better and more impressive. You know, at this early stage, man, we don't even have a consumer product yet. I mean, think about what this is going to look like a year from now. Like, I remember he first posted the prototype for this, like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and already it's like here, and it looks so beautiful. So, yeah, I'd like to see more, and then see it multiplayer. People able to visit a museum all at once. I think it'll be pretty freaking exciting. So there you have it. That is the VR museum. Let's go ahead and exit out of that. That was good stuff. Restart the tunes, and here we go. Let's see here. So that was the Rspace gallery, Lakeside Gallery. It's kind of a sneak preview. Like I said, they're still working on what they want to do with this, but it is nevertheless extremely cool to see what they're doing with this stuff, which is like, alright, sweet. I'll take a swig of Red Bull, and we're going to keep it moving. Sweet sauce. Let's do it. Oh yes, talking about the excitement in VRChat. After the stream, VRChat, and we have some surprises with the rigs, man. Everyone's freaking scans. It's like, yes, the Ubercast, that was so awesome. I love that freaking the whole guacamole in a syringe idea. That was absolutely amazing and hilarious. That's funny. Palmer is a nut, man. Hanging out with that guy was so funny, man. Very down to earth dude. Bruce, 24/7 stream, something you are still considering. Yes, it's gonna be months and months out. Like I said, I'm working 2 full-time jobs, and that picture. What the hell? That's so awesome. That's perfect. That's perfect. If you haven't listened to the Ubercast, it was a podcast that was done with pretty much every major podcaster that was there at the con at SVVR, and then Palmer comes in the room about 10 minutes in, and it was amazing. It was so cool. I walked by the room at one point, and I was like, oh, that looks sick, but I had to run and do something else, so unfortunately I couldn't pop in. But man, that was a fun and informative podcast. I love it. You should definitely listen to it. It is definitely worth your time. So yes, that is great. Someone asked me something about the 24/7 thing. Street Sharks, so good. Like, he went on a whole rant about, do you guys remember Street Sharks? Had all these details. It's so crazy. Oh my god. That was such a great freaking podcast. Should have called the virtual boy? No, it should be called the virtual man child. It's so ridiculous. Loved it. So 24/7, I was considering this. I have so many computers now. It's like it's just a plenty. And I was thinking of, like, what if I just had one of the machines just like 24/7, just going through all the video content I have, because all of these things I save as raw videos, right? So I can go through and just like go through the raw videos and stream these, and what people want to see that. And then I think it I don't know, some people had some very good feedback and ideas, and I think people want more of a like Sports Center VR news update on the daily type thing, and I don't know if I have the type of time right now to do that. I was thinking something I'd like press play and check once a day to make sure it's still running, and then that was it. So I was thinking of something a lot more low key, or like, you know, not as intense. Battleship VR. Yeah, I have that on my freaking desktop right now. For those of you interested in leap motion stuff, you know, real quick, we'll just go ahead, since I already have this on my freaking desktop, because I was playing around with this too. But this is another leap motion example where I have my leap, and then I have like this thing. I go like, oh yes, I want this one, yes. And then it's like, I have my boats, View friendly this is the version I have. It's only view enemy, so I can like I want to shoot in B2. Excellent. And launch. And then like I actually have the I'm an army dude on the freaking ship, and it launches, and I wait for the sound. Awesome, it's a hit. I've hit him. So that I could go like, what? No way. Alright, there we go. Which way is the ship? This way. Awesome. And miss. It's a miss. So that's one simple example of a leap motion game that's already up and running, and it's kind of cool. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what else happens with leap motion in VR. And yeah, their accuracy definitely has to go up, but it could be very useful for like a cockpit type thing. When it was like you're using a controller and maybe you reach out to tap something on your console, and you're like, okay, I'm playing, I'm doing all this complicated stuff, and it's like, oh no, beep 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 beep. It's like, oh yeah, all right. That would be pretty sweet. But I don't know. I don't know how that would work out. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I could dig that. I could dig it. I could dig it. So there we go. Thank you, Roo. I'm just busting up ships. Just busting the ships up. Nice. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So that's you can probably find more about Battleship. But very good. So let's move on to the next thing that's on the list, which unfortunately is something called Horror Tribute, which I'm not at all looking forward to. But we'll find out just the same how awesome or not awesome it is. I know you guys out there love to make me or love to watch me play horror titles, so we'll see exactly how crazy this thing is. So Horror Tribute, well, I've got it up. Let's actually visit the webpage and see if we can get some information from it first. I think they had more information on their Rift enabled, or maybe not. So my friends and I decided to do a contest that was to create a horror demo at most 2 minutes. Decided to develop a demo for the Oculus Rift that honors the genre. However, we have no knowledge of game development. Use Unity Pro from a friend. You have the Oculus in there. There's no controls. From what I understand, you just look around until things starts happening. So looks like you're just gonna get freaked out and not even able to move. So it sounds like something that's going to be a little bit nuts. So let's go ahead and start this up. Horror Tribute. I think I'm going to regret this, but let's see what exactly this experience entails. So let's go. We have 1280 by 800. It's good. We're going to go ahead and play and give it a Shift A. And now it is in there. And freaking foam. Why do you hate me? Alright. Oh, that's bad. This is already bad. I got a fan. Okay, Horror Tribute. To start, press the left mouse button. Okay.
Foi aberta hoje em São Paulo uma das maiores feiras mundiais de jogos eletrônicos.
Okay, I'm laying down.
Saíram das telas para conquistar
What the hell?
País que até recentemente era dos piratas. E eles estão vencendo com novas tecnologias.
Oh shit. I refuse. I refuse. Fuck that. No way, that's right in my freaking right ear. Nope. Nope. It's all sound. Ah! Oh my God, Chucky! So the sound. What the hell is this bullshit? Jesus. Ah! Did he just shoot himself? Is this the beginning of a ninja movie? What is this? I see nothing. Was there something there? No? Is that it? Is there something happening or no? Okay, I guess that's it, guys. I guess that's it. I guess it's over. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. What is this? What's next? It just plays creepy music. This is like, I'm gonna assume this is the end because there's nothing around. Okay. So that was interesting, kind of cool. It was binaural audio, but it was not directional or 3D. So what happens is that if you don't move your head, it sounded very realistic. But as it was having sounds there, I turned my head and the sound did not change where it was. So yeah, there was not it was not 3D audio. It was I don't know what the term would be for that. Monodirectional binaural audio, maybe. Yeah, like I don't know what to exactly call that. Like it's like, what the hell? So yeah, it's kind of weird. Monophonic. So static stereo. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Static stereo. So it's not a matter of fixing that issue as much as it is that it's a whole nother technology that go, because it's not monaural, because it's binaural in the respect that you're getting stereo and you're getting something different from both ears, and it indicates the position of something in the space as long as you don't move the head. So it's not dynamic though, it's static. So it's static binaural. So not dynamic. It's not changing in real time based on the transfer of your of your head position. Yeah. So it's kind of a mix. But yeah, like as soon as I turned my head, it totally broke. Like it was totally like, oh, this sound is just happening. Like the whisper was really creepy, because it's like it's kind of freaky and you don't want to move, so it actually has that effect. But if I would have kept moving, he would have always sounded like he was in my right ear, which has been kind of weird, I guess. So yeah, that was cool. That was pretty cool. For, I mean, again, I like seeing these things where it's people that are not game developers straight up per se, but people that are like, we got a hold of Unity Pro, we had some ideas that I think would be very cool, and then this is what we put together. I think we need to see a lot more of that and see some tools that make it easier for people to come up with these type of ideas. in for VR, which would be pretty cool. So, excellent. So that was Horror Tribute, and that was pretty interesting. Kind of creepy. Definitely some weird parts, but very, very cool. I could dig that. So Horror Tribute is under the belt, and the next thing is some much needed guided meditation after that experience. So we have guided meditation demo from Cubicle Ninjas. It's basically, your 10 minutes of Zen. I believe it's kind of very peaceful beach setting where you just just relax, man. Put your mind at ease, at peace, and I think I can definitely be on board with that. So these guys were actually at SVVR Expo, which is awesome. So I'm glad they were able to come out and show off their technology and their demo to all types of people that were interested in VR. So let's go ahead and check this out. And my green screen is starting to piss me off. Hold on one second. Green screen, stop it. Green screen, why? Green screen, why? Why must you be such a bastard? I've changed my green screen because I got a taller chair. So I had to change some things up, and it doesn't like me very much, evidently. Ah! Ah! That's worse! Ah! Green screen, what? Alright, that's close. I'm gonna be a ghost if I can't go much more. Blarg. Yeah, so green screen's having some issues, probably because of the crazy lighting situation I have in here. Let's see. Is that no? It's not helping anything. So bad. This is so bad. Let's see. Let me just cancel this altogether. Just work with that. It just doesn't like my lighting. Wow. All right. Let's move along. Guided meditation is up next, or up now, so we're gonna go ahead and open that up. Guided meditation, show yourself. 1280 by 800 Nirvana is the graphics quality, and I cannot argue with that. So let's go ahead and get this on. Let's see here. Go to game mode. We're gonna go ahead and pause that music, and we are going to start guided meditation. Holy crap. Okay. I press A, it begins, and now I'm being transported across perhaps the astral plane. Oh, looks like I got spliced in half by the logo. And brightness. And mouse, please get at the bottom of the screen.
Welcome, friend. It's good to have you back. Let's enjoy a 10-minute meditation together.
Jeez, that's supposed to be relaxing?
Location. We're on an endless beach. The sun is warm, comfortable against your skin. Crisp air smells of salt and of your favorite suntan lotion as you sit and relax. There is no past, no future. Only you and me, here, now.
Okay.
Let's start with something simple, like breathing. Take a deep, healing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Simply observe this breath like a child would, and then let this breath free. Slowly in and out. Isn't it amazing how we learn to ignore these things? Feel the air as it travels through your nose, in and out through your mouth. How it cools your nostrils, throat, inside to outside, and how it comes back warmed and ready for its new life. Embrace this moment. With each breath you find your personal rhythm. There is no wrong answer. Like the waves on the shore or the motions of a bird. Slowly, purposefully, breathe in and out. As you have external thoughts, do not give in to them. Swallow them or hide them.
All right.
Is just like your breathing.
So, as much as I'm enjoying my personal meditation time here, I think I better. I don't think I should go too much. I might fall asleep.
Watch these thoughts go on their way.
This is great.
They're no longer yours to maintain.
I like this.
Notice the tension in your forehead, neck, and shoulders.
All right.
And all throughout all of your body.
Yeah, uh-oh. All right, so I will be coming back to that demo when I need sleep. That's really good. I think, you know, it's not only the environment, which is quite nice. It's really beautiful. I'm not sure about everything just growing up out of the ground. That was kind of jarring. But the woman's voice talking and kind of instructing you really is, you know, literally a guided meditation, going through and really, you know, helping you, you know, get through the you know, the breathing exercise and what's your how you should be directing your thoughts and all of these things. So yeah, that is pretty neat. I like that. I do not want to fall asleep on the stream, so I'm going to cut that one short. Cubicle Ninjas, guys, this is no way a reflection on the quality of your demo or the quality of your work. And if anything, that was actually the that was actually a compliment. I think I will be using this demo repeatedly before you know, I take a nap or go to sleep to kind of clear my mind. It was actually quite nice. All right, excellent. So let's check out the chat. People are talking about Olivier and saying goodbye to Drash. Goodbye, Drash. I love you, man. You're awesome. Posting photos from SVVR. Everyone probably was getting bored watching me breathe in and breathe out. So that's also just ridiculous. Let's see, what were people actually even talking about? At the end of your meditation experience, you will be baked and there will be cake. Perfect. Oh, man. Awesome. That was, Red applauded. Feel the knife as I slit your throat. Now, as my fingertips enter your eye sockets, please don't think of the pain. Think of a future without sight. It's like, oh God, no! It's so horrible, so horrible. So yes, I didn't want to subject you guys to 10 minutes of Bruce breathing in and out and going to sleep. But yeah, that demo is the truth, and I love it. It's only going to get better. I think it'll be better with a more realistic environment. I would probably take out the way that the environment grows. I think I would make that slower and more soothing. I think it was a little too abrupt. That tree popping up right in front of your face was a little bit jarring there, a little bit surprising. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but yeah, that was kind of wild. But other than that, once I had the environment around me and she started to speak, it was actually quite good. So I think this is things. The closer we get an environment to reality, when everything looks as it should, the waves don't clip through the ground, and everything melds together very nicely. I think that's going to be a very, very effective demo. I think, yeah, I would love to see that like an Unreal 4 and see something like really photorealistic there. I think that would be really cool. Yeah. Alright. Cool. So there we go. That was guided meditation. Actually, it was not horror tribute. That was guided meditation from Cubicle Ninjas, which is cool. So we're going to keep on rolling through our demo list, and we're going to check out next Biohackers of Mars. Biohackers of Mars. So let's go ahead and put that in. Biohackers of Mars. Alright. So Biohackers of Mars is currently an alpha, a very short demo, where you're one of two companies that's on a semi-terraformed Mars, and looks like these two companies are about to perhaps go to war. And you are a person that's defining the end of the battle. So that's pretty interesting. I like the background. I like the story here. So let's see what the game actually looks like. It's very early, so let's not judge it too harshly. But let's see what's going on here. See what Biohackers of Mars is all about. So Biohackers of Mars. Here we go. We have 1024 by no, I want 1280 by 800. Good, should be good. Not windowed. And let's go ahead and let's get this party started. Let's pause this music, switch over to gameplay mode, and Biohackers of Mars it is. Let's go ahead and get this capture going. Perfect. Alright. Whoa. Major head tracking issues. Not sure what's going on there. Let's see if we can turn and have that not happen. Holy crap. Lots of stuff here. I'm a dude. Am I just flying? What the hell? Okay. I have a shadow, but I can't see my feet, so I'm assuming that I'm just floating in midair here. And I'm getting a lot of like screen freezing, which is not too comfortable. I'm not sure why that's happening exactly. So I'm moving along. I have some ships here. I am stuttering like major. What is that about? Persistence mode on. I turn that off. I wonder if this is made with a new SDK. That's weird. That shouldn't be happening. Let's see if I can put it on the lowest possible settings and see if this makes a difference, because that's definitely not the most comfortable thing, to have it freezing every few seconds. Okay. On fastest, I'm getting nothing. Weird. Let's try it again. So fastest gives me nothing. How about fast? Let's go. So I got the Unity sign here, and there we go. Okay. Alright, so this has the newest dev kit, and this is, I don't know if this is a demo or my Rift is just going stupid. This Rift has been through the crapper, but definitely a decrease in quality. Not sure what's going on there. This looks awesome. Like, hardware, technical issues aside, this looks very good. So it looks like it's having issues, like on a regular interval. It's freezing the head tracking, but that's fine.
I'm going to stay here. I'm a huge hypnophobic.
Okay. She's tall. Good looking model too. Go look at that body. Alright. There we go. I like the idea here.
Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm going to be your guide AI during your stance on Mars. Mars gravity 3.71 millimeters per second squared.
All right. Speed it along.
Temperature is 288.35 Kelvin.
I go inside of this hangar.
Attention.
Jesus.
Dangerous specimen on the samples holder. Please keep out.
I'm noping the hell out of there. Not even a wall can stop me from backing away from that thing. It serves me right for looking in and investigating where I'm not wanted. Oh God. So this looks nice, but it's on the uncomfortable side because if it's freezing on the regular interval, I'm not sure if that's. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not sure if it's because of the SDK, if there's something else happening here. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm using a DK1, and I mean, yeah, I haven't heard of any problems with. This is the first time I've actually played a demo with 0.3.2. It says persistence mode is that an on or a 0? I have no idea what that actually is saying. My frame rate isn't bad. It's just like actually stopping and freezing every few seconds, which is weird. So I'm not sure. Yeah, that's strange. I'm not sure what actually is going on there. Yeah. So cool demo, great atmosphere, great music. From what I understand, most of these things are placeholders, so you know, it's pretty cool. I like the concept, and I really dig the backstory that's been fleshed out so far. So we'll see what comes of that demo, but at this time I guess I have to stop it because it's not really recovering for me, and I'm not sure what other options I'd be able to exercise to scoop that up. TNT is heading out, man. Have a good one. Talk to you later, man. Be well. Have a good week. All right. Charlie, no problem, man. This is your demo, man. Don't even sweat it. I mean, this is why we do these things. We are here playing tech demos and proofs of concept and alphas and find out what works and what doesn't and what actually the issues are. I mean, there's so few of these things, you don't really get to see someone else's DK1 and whether it's going on. To its credit, I mean, my DK1 has had some head tracking issues because I think this wire right here is having some problems. So I don't know if it's just my DK or is it something else. I have no way of telling right now. But I'll see if that starts happening with other demos. If it's having a freezing problem with the head tracking. But dude, backstory, I dig. From what's there so far, I dig. So Charlie, sweet dude, this is pretty cool. I dig it. I look forward to where it goes. So good stuff. That was just the Biohackers of Mars. I am digging that concept. So let's keep it moving. And our next title is Escape Velocity 2 Dogfight. Their Rift enabled actually has much more explanation than their website. So it talks about squeezing through the narrow innards of an exploding mothership, soar around the dense asteroid belts, dodge homing missiles, experience stunning graphics, high octane spaceship flying game. And it also has a world leaderboard. Claim yourself as elite in the galaxy, going for survival or score. Escape Velocity 2 Dogfight, sure to keep you entertained for hours on end. So excellent. That is a gripping blurb, and so I am now ready to try this experience. Let's dive right into this crazy demo, Escape Velocity 2. Let's see here. The classic picture. All right, here we go. 529 for all kinds of things. Star Citizen or just Elite. Eve as well. What? And Star Citizen's DFM. I wonder how that's gonna pan out. I'm looking forward to it. Looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and crack open this next title, Escape Velocity 2. Looks pretty good, so we'll find out exactly how good we're talking in just a second. Let me pull up game mode. Let me go ahead and pause this music here. Ticker has been changed, so let's go ahead and start to play this. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, I'm driving with my face! Stargate! Let's go! This don't go nowhere. What? Oh, crap! Oh, I think he likes it. I can accelerate by getting close to asteroids. Ah! Oh no! Too close! Too close, man! Too close! Awesome. Dude, controlling a spaceship with my face is way better than I ever thought possible. Ah, pull up! Am I out? How am I out? That's bullshit. Can I pick up things? Like these green things? Can I pick these things up? Nice! Crap! Is this multiplayer or is this actually... I'm just playing bots? I'm not even sure. This... Where was this all my life? This is good. This is crazy. What the heck? It is not motion and sickness inducing at all. Like, it's totally... It's so weird. Like, I'm just controlling a spaceship with my face, and it's freaking awesome. Yeah, definitely. Whip your hair back and forth. You whip your hair back and forth. Yeah, definitely that type of game. Yeah, I'm sorry. As a physics major, guys, I gotta tell you, I do understand, but I'm sorry, we gotta let this go. But it's boring to have no sound in space when you're talking about an action arcade title. I'm sorry. I totally am about, like, I would have been pissed off if like Gravity with Sandra Bullock and there was all kinds of sound everywhere, and it was like, hey, it was awesome. But for a title like this, yeah, bring on the splodies. Bring on the splodies. Awesome. Let's see here. When does the head tracking start? When I start moving my ship. There it is. Oh God! I'm getting so much acceleration by whipping around crap. Damn it! This is so awesome, dude. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. I can like barely dodge asteroids, pick up more and more speed as I like use a kind of a slingshot effect. Does this gate do something? Ah, crap! Damn it! Worldwide ranking 41. Alright, so I have no idea if other people are actually playing this game. It seems like it's just bots, I think, but I can't really tell. This is very cool. This is a very cool freaking game. Escape Velocity 2 is like, that's freaking cool, man. Dude, what the hell? This is Escape Velocity 2, and it's freaking awesome. You control a spaceship with your face, and you freaking whip around, and you build up speed by whipping around, like, asteroids and, like, big, gigantic ships and stuff. Everything's just out of control. Why is everything rotating except one? What? And I'm only getting that in one eye. It's like there's definitely, you know, early version of whatever this is going on here. But it launches you out. You just get in the middle of the shit, and then spin this puppy around and just wreak havoc. It's awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, guys? I guess the enemies come out of this thing. I guess you're motivated to whip around these asteroids as well, because you're a sitting duck if you don't. Alright, good balance. I like some of the mechanics at play here. The control scheme is great. I have not once felt uncomfortable, actually. I just whipping around. I've not felt like lightheaded or dizzy or anything like that. It feels very good. The mechanic of getting close but not too close to the asteroids to give you more speed and thus more evasion power is actually very smart. I like the use of that as well. And this is just plain arcade fun, dude. Minimal input, just press enter to start, press the space bar to shoot, and the rest is all with your head, all with the head tracking. I dig this. This is the type of thing that should be like 99 cents on the Oculus App Store, or $5 or whatever on the Oculus App Store, making multiplayer, and everyone just has a blast going crazy, just pressing the space bar and looking everywhere, as James from Pixel Rattle calls it, everyone Stevie wondering as they try to bust each other up. So I am digging this demo. This demo is really very nice. So Stefan Itisar is the name of the guy. Let's actually go to his, see if we have a website for details, because he just has this. It's like super simple website here that he doesn't really have any information on besides the downloads. I'm trying to see if there's more information about the creator or who this guy is, because that's pretty freaking sweet. Looks like he's made something called Tower Ant. It's very straightforward. He has an email, mohidine_@_.yahoo.com. Random. So I think that _@_ just for the @ symbol. I'm just gonna assume that. So Mohidine or Mohidine at yahoo.com. I don't know. I don't know. Stefan Inisar is the guy. I think this guy needs more exposure. That game is brilliant and it's a lot of fun. And I would love to meet this guy. That was really good. That was really good, man. That was a lot of fun. That game's a lot of fun for sure. All right. If he's out there, that I hope he watches this or sees this at some point and gets encouraged to keep going. Or you can download the title, and within the app itself it has links to the get alpha and beta access. You can pay for that, and I think I might be doing that because that's actually great. Like, that's out of control awesome. I never thought something so simple, controlling a ship with your face, would actually work so well and feel actually like a lot of fun too. So wow. Philanthropy, yeah, I'll let you know if I get a chance to get in touch with this guy for sure. Yeah, that's a great app. I don't know this guy personally, but I'll reach out to him and see what we can do. There we go. Oh, there we go. Stevie Wondering. That's everyone that's going to be playing this game. That's she just like have a caption underneath that says Escape Velocity 2 Dogfight multiplayer edition. That's exactly what you're gonna see. Everyone just going crazy, just like trying to shoot each other down, just like that. Awesome. All right. Excellent. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. That was fun. That was super fun. Okay. Hey, Osram. G'day, mate. Happy to have you from Australia. Wonderful. Let's see. Next up is Roost Riders. Roost Riders, another cute-looking app. Looks like this from a this just looks so cute. Look at it. Look at it. It's a cat on a hoverboard, dude. Like, how could you not look at this thing? It makes me happy. So it's definitely an app, you know, mobile app for Google Play, App Store. But looks like they made a specific. It's an infinite runner type game, but you're on a hoverboard, so can't complain about that. And there we go. You have power-ups. You have all types of characters in here that are all over the place. You can compete with friends. They have screenshots up the wazoo, and then it's enabled for Oculus Rift, which is awesome. So I think, even have not played this yet, I think the next step needs to be to integrate it with the Wii balance board. And then from there, multiplayer Wii balance board, and I think we have ourselves a game. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. Stefan replied already. Nice. Yes. And that's the reason why I do the stream. Excellent. That's the reason why I do these things. Excellent. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. So yes, let that conversation commence. Go forth, and yeah, I want to. There we go. Tell them that I dug the demo, and that was awesome. So yeah, let's yeah, get that going. That's awesome. That's a sweet app. I hope to see that on you know, one of those highlighted Oculus titles in the future, because that's the thing that'll hook everyone immediately. Like, make that multiplayer, people will just lose they'll just lose everything. Just like the faces, just everything. Alright, so enough on that. Let's go ahead and jump into Roost Riders. Looks like a high production value mobile app that's been converted to work for the Oculus Rift. Let's see how well their Oculus Rift integration is for Roost Riders. So let's go ahead and get that over to the side. We got Roost Riders here. It is in Unity, 1280 by 800. I put it at very high, and we are going to go ahead and see. I believe it's a third person. I think I can use the Xbox controller, so we're just going to wing it and go right into this. Switch over to gameplay mode. I'm going to switch the ticker over to Roost Riders, ROOST-RIDERS. And ticker is now updated. We're going to pause the music, and we're going to go ahead and start this title up and see what we're dealing with here. Excellent. So that is a fast start, and got some cool tunes there. Awesome. Hold on, get this foam. Get my foam fixed in the right place. Ready to play a Roost Rider game with a smiling kitty cat. I don't know his name. Has a pink hoverboard and he's ready to go. Roost Riders, don't you know? Look like we're in a big spaceship floating up high. We're ready to go and surf across the sky. This guy looks ready to go. Don't you know? It's a smile that never ends, and I'm gonna press A to go. And that didn't work at all. Time to use the space bar before I have a fall. Yeah, space bar. Moving out. Oh, first person. Holy crap. I press space bar and it does nothing. So this is literally just and I have like 3 major rows, so it's not even like, it's just okay. This feels like it's made by the same guys that did Jetpack Joyride. They use some of the same fonts anyway. That's interesting. It's like it's similar to Sledge Rift, actually, but but it's like you only have three columns that you can be in, and you move between those. And yeah, that's kind of nice. I like how it stops you as the camera, but you get to see the kitty cat just freaking fly off into the nether. That's awesome. Awesome. That's pretty sweet. Yeah. Oh, let's get back to that. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's do this again. Let's keep going. Let's see what we've got next. Let's try this again. So first person view. It actually doesn't feel too bad. But I don't have a kitty body. All I have is the I got that nice sun lens flare in my face right there. It's going through the ground. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Haha! Like I have a shield. I can press up to jump, down to duck. Oh, that's sick! Ow! I have a shield though. I'm getting chased by the coppers. Okay, I dig this. I dig that I can go like... Oh, nice. Alright, discovering more with each trial. I love how I can press down and like he does that little skid thing. It would be cool to see a body, but it's probably complicated for animation purposes at this time. That's very comical. Great. So this is actually a good adaptation. The shifting to the side is not that uncomfortable. I've played games where like shifting to the side did not feel well at all, but this actually feels pretty good. Oh no! I like how there's the explosion that fills your view, so it changes his view very rapidly, but because all the explosion and activity on the screen, you don't really see, you don't see the transition, so it doesn't make you uncomfortable there.
Got it. Awesome. It's cops.
Nice. You're never gonna get me, see?
Cool.
Oh, spacebar is apparently a boost. Nice. Okay. That's a very well implemented experience. Probably one of the best Infinity Runners I've played so far. Feels really good. Reminds me of Jamulus back in the day. Jamulus was a very cool kind of Infinity kind of dodge things, and it's really good and has really good frame rate. It's operating well. It's looks pretty decent, nice and colorful. I would like to have a body. I think that would be cool, but at least having the board there, making some motions that indicate what you're doing is actually pretty sweet. So yeah, I like this. That's kind of interesting. Does it break if you turn around? That's a great point. Let me actually do that. That's a great question. It's oh! Well, I lose if I turn around. There's that. But looks like it stays okay, there's a rear view mirror above me. And there we go. And I can look all around and no worries, no problem. It's staying pretty solid. Looks like this little menu pops up wherever you last look. So if I look over here while I'm dying, oh, maybe not. Oh, let me try it again just to test. I'm gonna stay looking this way. Where does it pop up at? Oh, it pops up in the front. Okay, that makes sense. Sweet.
Nice. Awesome. Cops.
Cops! Freaking coppers! They freaking... Is he on my tail? That bastard. Ah! That was a good one. Alright. Great implementation. That's very fun. Not uncomfortable at all. Very smooth. Solid frame rate. Very addictive. Deep features. Lots of power-ups and items to get. Lots of extra things happening. Alright. Solid. Hasn't broken yet, which is great. Awesome. Roost Riders in there being a real fun game. I had my doubts, but it turned out not to be so lame. I have a smiling cat with a kick-ass board. Gonna play this game till I'm 44. Oh, nice. Alright, excellent. That is the official song for Roost Riders, and I love it. Very good. Awesome. I love it. I love it. That was a cool title. That was a cool title. Sweet. Sweet. All right. Wow. That's kind of this is a great stream this time, man. Looks like the stream overall is working, which is great. And these demos are actually just filling me with a childlike glee. So far, Star Trek: The Next Generation Bridge is just making me so happy inside. Freaking the virtual museum was cool. The guided meditation almost put me to sleep, which means that's a good thing. Biohackers of Mars, although it didn't work so well with my particular setup, was awesome. Escape Velocity 2 just like blew my mind again. And then Roost Riders was super duper fun. Okay, I'm kind of digging this. I'm kind of digging it, man. All right. Philanthropy, no. Please forgive him, Philanthropy. He knows not what he do. Excellent. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next demo. That was solid. That's one of the most solid. I mean, I've seen a couple of these things where it's like mobile app people kind of moved their app over to the Rift, but that's one of the best implementations I've ever seen. That's really good. It's really immersive. Like better, I think it would probably be okay on a phone, but playing it on the Rift is actually really cool. This is a thing that I would bring. Like if funny story at Maker Faire, there was a woman that was like, "This is amazing. Do you guys sell these? And can I have you guys come out to my son's birthday party? Can you come out to my son's birthday party with like 4 Oculus Rifts? That would be great." And I was like, I don't know. We can maybe look at that. I gave her my card. And then like right after that, there was a post about Chuck E. Cheese actually having Oculus Rifts for birthday parties. But this is the type of thing that I would have at a birthday party, and all the kids will be like, "Oh, that's awesome!" Like especially if we can hook up and do some like LAN multiplayer, that would be sick. Like that's the only thing I would need. This and multiplayer, that would be like a bunch of 10-year-old boys and girls would be losing all of their minds right there, and no one would get sick because it's like super comfortable too. As long as you're moving forward, it feels pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty good. All right, excellent. So that was a pleasing experience. So we're just gonna keep moving right along. This is wonderful. Stage Presence is the next app that's on the list. This is a microphone based demo. Puts you and your band on stage at a music festival in front of a huge crowd, but there's a problem. The equipment fails and you have only one working microphone on stage to keep the crowd entertained. If they get bored of your singing, they will let you know by booing, shining lasers in your eyes, throwing booze, maybe some canisters filled with urine. If you win them over, they'll jump around, wave flags, cheer, and let off fireworks and flares. It sounds amazing. I hope I'm able to win over this crowd. It sounds extremely interesting and original, and it's the type of thing that only I think would work in VR. On a monitor, this probably would be like but in VR, when you're getting a laser actually shined into your eye, that's pretty cool. I've actually had that experience one time before when I was testing all the VR Jam titles. It was like Zip Zap Dinosaur or Zip Zap Dino or something, where you ride a dinosaur, you're a cowboy, and you have like a Hydra, and there's a laser sight on the gun. It was 2 players, and I played against someone on the stream, and they shined the laser right into my face and shot me in the head. It was so weird. It was such a weird situation. It was funny. But yeah, never mind that. Let's get into stage presence. This sounds very exciting. It's by John Dadley. He actually tweeted earlier that he was excited that I was going to play his demo on the stream, and that he said I was the one that got him interested in doing VR development in the first place. So there's a special sentimental value attached to that. I'm very touched whenever someone tells me, gives me a message or gives me a tweet and tells me, it was your video, it was your words, or your statements that really got me interested in VR development in the first place, and I'm just that just makes me happier. Than that's the reason why I'm here. So excellent. That aside, let's go ahead. This is 1600 by 900 is the yeah, they don't have really another resolution that fits, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, put it on fastest, and do stage presence here. So let's go ahead and change the ticker to stage presence and save that. Ticker is changed. And we are going to go to gameplay mode. We are going to pause this music, and then we're going to start this experience and see exactly what it's talking about here. Okay, yeah, the different resolution is wigging out everything. What? Oh, I can hear myself? That is odd. So, I like to keep the crowd entertained. What is lame? Alright. Very much too often. I'm so epic. Alright. Can I move? Can I continue? What is this? Hey everybody, we're going to party! It's what's going down! We don't have power, but we have the rock! Alright, this is what we're going to do. I say 1, you say 2, I say 3, you say fuck it! Yeah! The echo is screwing me up. It's screwing me up, man. I don't know how am I even talking right now. Alright, here's a song, a soft one for all you people. Get ready, here we go. Boom, 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 What? You guys don't like this shit? What? Unbelievable! You guys throw urine in my face? Screw you too! This is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. I'm wanted, dead or alive. I can't sing with this echo. I cannot sing with this echo. It's impossible. Can't do it. Can't do it. I can't even make it happen. What the hell? Unbelievable. Horrible. Why does the rain? What god claimed the rain has to come down? Like, okay, that's enough. Ah, man, that was weird. It was a little bit awesome, but it's like, it's such a huge, I can't sing anything when it's like you're getting that feedback immediately. It's really weird. So I don't know what I could do like that. Oh, French accents. It's true. French accents are very sexy. Do not doubt this, Rue, and do not doubt this, Olivier. You will have all of the women on your joke. So make sure that you know that you are very sexy, and there is no doubt about this, yes? You are amazing, and I love you. There's no doubt about this. Yeah, it's like a voice jammer, man. Sexy and know it, dum dum dum. Yeah, so it's like a voice jammer. It's like a sing jammer. I was able to talk just fine, but singing I couldn't do it. I can't sing with the echo that loud and in my ears, and I couldn't. I wasn't able to lower the volume. My I don't know, the hookup on my earphones or something messed up, and it's like it's having an issue with adjusting the volume here, which sucks. So yes, all right. That was a cool freaking demo. Stage presence. Yeah, I think I have to go back and, like, if it was just speakers, or if I could turn down my earphones, it would probably work out much better. Oh, Sean, you're out, man? Have a good one. Excellent. Beautiful. Yeah, my earphones are kind of, because my microphone is attached to the earphone, so it'd be really awkward to try to sing just with the mic. It's weird. Yeah, I'm always like this. My earphones are just, bam, right here, attached to the face. Awesome. So that was cool. I like that. That was a very original and interesting demo. And I like how the weather even looks down upon, like the gods themselves are like, you are beneath us. Like, that is horrible. Okay, very good. Very good. I like that. That was neat. Neat concept. Neat execution. I love how I could look over the crowd and those giant, like when that big beach ball was close, it was really huge. It was really big. It has like a really cool feeling. I was yelling and like feeling like I was in front of the crowd. That was awesome. That was awesome, man. All right. Sweet. So that was stage presence. Stage presence. We're just gonna move right along and hop on the next demo here. Take a swig of the red bizzle. I'd like to take this moment to say thank you to all stream sponsors and affiliates. So rugaming.com, my dear friends over there, which are awesome and doing all kinds of wild news and gaming editorials there. We have road2vr.com, your #1 VR news site at the current time, and they are just doing awesome stuff. They covered the freaking SVVR conference like beasts, and I love it. And also brought to you by, no, I'm not getting paid. I'm not going to say shit. Okay, very good. So here we go. We're gonna keep on rolling and keep doing this. This is very cool. I really like these crowd experiences, though. Just talking about stage presence, I really like crowd sims. They're very, very cool. Being in front of a crowd, it's very convincing to be in front of a crowd in VR. I get the same feeling as I would just looking out over a crowd, because when you're in front of a lot of people, you're not really focusing on too many details. Like, I scan the crowd a lot, so I still get the same general feeling as I do being in front of a crowd in real life, which is nice. Let's do this. Next demo is Kings of Sleep. This is new on Oculus Share Beta, on the Oculus Share storefront, as it were. This is a VR art piece, utilizes the Rift to address issues related to representation of memory. Memory of a dream is reconstructed in VR to place the viewer in the viewport of the dreamer. Does encoded meaning resonate the same way for a stranger as with the dreamer himself? Put on the Rift and press spacebar to find out. Okay, I am digging the initial concept and premise of this. The reconstruction of a dream, and then given this imagery of the dream, does it mean the same from person to person? Let's see what we've got going on here. Chair in a room is only for Mac. I've not tried it yet. I tried something similar that was very early in the VR Jam, but I'm not sure if that's the same thing. So chair in the room is Mac only, so I'll get to that at some point, and yeah, we'll see. I think on the Oculus Share, let me double check. I thought it said it was, yeah, chair in the room. Yep, it's Mac according to the Oculus Share site anyway. But yeah, dude. Yeah, let me know. Let me know, Philanthropy. Let me know, dude. I'd love to take a look at that. It'd be very, very cool. So Kings of Sleep. Let's jump into this. This seems pretty cool. Experience the dream of another person. I dig that concept. So let's see how the execution ends up faring here. So Kings of Sleep. Here we go. Configuration 1280 by 800. Good. Let's go ahead and switch over to game mode. Let's switch over the ticker. Kings of Sleep. And let's go ahead and pause this music and start the demo, shall we? Alright. Holy crap. There's water. What? I'm going into this structure. Looks like a person's mouth. Black and white. Or is it not? Looks like it's getting right and left are getting separate colors. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Definitely having some discrepancies between left and right eyes, but this is kind of neat. Got two cats here. A crazy amalgam of what? Of bikes. I'm floating upward through this crazy thing. This is wild. So abstract. What? Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I can control sound. Okay. All these upside down masks, faces. Now I'm falling into another house, into another dimension. In hands. What? Okay. And that's the demo. There it is. That is interesting. That is very interesting. I wonder how close this was to his actual dream. Like, was it really like, you know, how well the artists feel he executed on delivering that. But overall, definitely amazing visuals, the actual movement of the camera was quite good. It didn't feel uncomfortable at any point, although it did, well, not uncomfortable in the fact simulators take this uncomfortable, but uncomfortable in the fact that it's kind of mysterious and you're not sure what's going on. Definitely dreamlike. I think it might be helpful to indicate the state of mind this person had before the dream, because, you know, was it a fearful state of mind? Was it kind of one of wonder, of detachment? I'm not sure. That might make a difference. Maybe the intention was just to start it up and just see, like, kind of social experiment. What does a person think of when they see this imagery? When they see kind of these empty and human faces, these masks, so to speak, and these like very huge, like, you know, hands, representations of the human body. What does that mean to that person? What kind of feelings does that invoke? Is it going to be something similar to what the person thought, in addition to the music and everything else that was going on? Technically, there seem to be some differences between what's going on in the left eye and the right eye. The skybox was messed up. I don't think that was intentional. But the color situation between them, I'm not sure. Maybe that was intentional. Not sure at all. Very, very cool. That's an interesting experience for sure. I like it. It was this really intense combination of the familiar and the abstract and the strange. Like, you have your escalators, your street lights, just your standard house, and then you have these giant humanoid shapes, these giant masks, these very weird structures, all in between, which are very very interesting. Okay. All right, excellent. I could dig that. All right, excellent. So enough of my ranting and raving about this, but that was a solid demo. I think it definitely at least partially achieved what it set out to do, and this is yet another taste. This might have been the birth of a whole new genre right here, like with the release of this title. You know, maybe the dream walking, where it's just I could envision a whole subreddit just dedicated to things like this, like dream reconstruction, right? You would go to see someone to be a dream builder, and they would build people's dreams as they describe them, and then you can play them, just like people right now. There's a subreddit already for that, to ask people to draw what they've dreamt, right? There was a very very cool subreddit where there was an image that got really popular because this guy described his dream, and then the dude, he drew it and exactly as the guy described it, where he was sitting on the edge of an eyelid and the eye itself had like space and like a galaxy within it. It was amazing. But yeah, I think that could be very interesting to recreate dreams. It might be a potential benefit for therapy, and it might be just interesting and cool to share dreams between other people, maybe to build empathy. So awesome. Okay, great. Kings of Sleep, impressive. I liked what the demo itself, and I also liked the possibilities that it indicates. So let's go ahead and move along to our next experience on the list. All right. Sweet. What is this? What is the oh, that freaking that bike, the pony bike, so good. People talking about Game Face. Oh, Stefan. All right, Stefan Welker is on the stream. Hey, Stefan, so glad that you're on. Excellent. Welcome to the stream. It'd be wonderful. It's wonderful to have you. Excellent. Yes, and awesome, and at the awesomeness. So much love to Dorovis. Yes, it's great. I love it. Awesome. The new lenses are sweet. Awesome. I think I'm gonna get an HDMI capture so I can actually make that video and share that with everyone, because I think there needs to be some more quality dive videos out there. Everyone is I do hear a lot of people kind of abandoning the cell phone situation. I think it shouldn't be abandoned. It's a lot of potential and a lot of quality there. Just the experience has to be tailored for those devices. I think that's what's key. It's not going to be the same stuff that you're going to be playing on your desktop that's already, you know, specifically tailored for these types of things. So it's different. It's a different type of niche, different type of experience, but it could be just as powerful and impactful. So that being said, we're moving on to our next experience, which is GalaGunOnline. It's of Japan. It's a Japanese developer. 100 people can play simultaneously. MMO FPS of Oculus Rift dedicated. Well, that's kind of weird grammar. Dedicated to Oculus Rift, I believe, is what he intended to say there. And the developer is Unoji, and there we go. Let's check out his website. I believe I've gone to this. This is one of my yeah, no need to translate. This is one of my mainstays. I visit this guy's blog on the regular. He's doing some pretty cool stuff. Just in general, he's one of the first people to post information about how to get your Rift running, and also how to get the Hatsune Miku like dance happening in Unity, and definitely a leader on the Japanese front as far as developers are concerned. So his blog has a lot of great information. And what the hell, bro? Dark Souls 2? Where was I? What's this? What the hell has he been doing? Oh, dude, it's been a while. Oh, man, I should visit his blog more often, dude. Awesome. So yeah, he has a lot of cool stuff. He has like downloads if you're looking for some cool Japanese demos. All the Lucaless stuff is, I mean, it's pretty sweet. If you're into that, Haunted Rift is quite interesting. Link Start, it's very quick, but if you're a fan of Sword Art Online, I think you will dig that. It's kind of cool. But yeah, cool dude, man. Cool dude. All right, excellent. So let's go ahead and jump into GGO and see what we've got going on here. Alright, GGO. GalaGunOnline. 1280 by 800. Quality is good. This is an early stage of development, so I'm not expecting a whole lot based on the screenshots, but we'll see how smoothly it runs and what kind of features it actually has, shall we? So let's go ahead and change the ticker. This is GalaGunOnline, and ticker is updated. We're going to switch over to game mode, pause the tunes, and we're going to start the experience. Here we go. Alright, so we start off in the standard intro dark room. It says multiplayer. Looks like that's my only choice. It says no rooms are created. Has a player name. I'm player 670. I cannot change that yet. Oh no, it just popped up. Great. All right, keyboard. There you are. Is that? Nope. That's right. There's the bump. I put Cymatic Bruce, and let me create a room. Map Bunker Rift. There are no other room. The room will be named SundayVR 21, and we are going to go ahead and start this up. Continue. I don't know if I use controller or mouse and keyboard. I'm going to assume mouse and keyboard at this point. And kind of look straight ahead. Looks like it's loading. It's connecting. It's connecting. It's trying to start. Maybe it's having problem. It's having a bit of trouble. Map Bunker Rift. Multiplayer. It's trying to connect. And looks like it's having some trouble starting up. I don't know if there's something else we have to do here or some other advice someone has in the stream. So far it is not starting for me. Ah, it won't start. Main menu. Let's just cybers. Maybe no rooms created. Create room. Map bunker. Continue. Oh, was it a matter of my username being too long? Maybe it just didn't like that. Wow, what a random guess. I'm so, maybe it was nothing to do with that. Maybe it just happened to work on the third time. But I shortened my username and then it worked. So hooray! Right now I have no head tracking, but I have the mouse, so that's awesome. I don't know if I'm supposed to have head tracking right now. That's not cool, but alright, anyway. Fastest. Alright, now I have head tracking. And definitely very raw. First person shooter. Something is off about the floor. There's something wrong, like, oh God! Who is this? I'm sorry. There's definitely some weird things going on with this stereoscopy here. When I look at the floor, it's strange. I'm sorry if that was someone that was actually in the stream, was just having a good time. I apologize. I have to defend myself. Okay, this is a very simple shooter. It was done for OcuFest, which is a regular kind of meetup festival for Oculus titles that happens in Japan. And it's really cool. There we go. Let's see here. Definitely very raw. If it's meant to have 100 people, then that's definitely something weird. See, that looks so strange. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, but it's almost as if the stereo, like the depth perception, is reversed. And I don't know what's up with that. The way his arm is bent there, that's crazy. But there's definitely something weird about how my gun and my hands are perceived and how the rest of the world is perceived. There's a disconnect there. I'm not quite able to pin it down. Something's not right. I can't pin it with that. Let's see here. What do we got? We're on the top here, on top of this random thing. I can zoom in. That's kind of cool. I can like fall down here, I guess. No injury. Walk speed isn't too bad. But I think positional tracking can make a hell of a lot of difference here. Just a couple floating arms. I could look around. My gun stays here, so my mouse controls my gun and the camera. There's no keyhole. Who the hell is that? Come here. Come here. Who are you? How dare you? Who is this? Identify yourself. When he runs through me, I get a forced jump. What is that about? Is this hide and seek now? Screw you. Who are you? Who is it? Show yourself. What is... Oh God! Scared myself with the ladder. Random light on the ladder. And someone's running around in here with me and I have no idea who it is. Can I get inside of here? That would be sick. Oh shit. That's awesome. This actually is. I remember I read that someone described this as Oculus Rift hide and seek, and it certainly seems like it could be hide and seek. Like I'd just be in a tunnel and be like, "Tag your head." Yo. Ah! When you run into a person, they just like get lifted. Did that happen to him? It happened to me, but does it happen to this? How I can't run through him, but he can run through me? Who is this? It's not fair. WP Kinney is winner. Excellent. Alright, excellent. Oh, what? There are... Oh, now there's all types of people. Hexagon 9. WP Kinney. Shoal. Alright. Looks like I'm going to go another round. Said it's not terribly uncomfortable, but it's not the most comfortable thing in the world to play a first-person shooter like this. I took someone down. There's another person. Done. Where else are there people here? Let's go. Everyone's running around. Do you want to play the game or do you want to play the game? Let's go. Thought this was a deathmatch. Let's do this. Now that I've said these things, my location is public on the stream, and I'm gonna for sure get popped. But that's fine. Can I back up on the ladder like a G? No, I can't. Can I even climb this? This ladder is useless. I am disappointed. Is it just who's left? Is there anyone left? How is everyone dead? Unbelievable. So many people dead on the steps. Dead in the hallway. Huh. I don't know if anyone else is here, but that's the deal. Let's see here. And I don't like that this isn't... Ah! I don't like that this isn't... I have to look over here to get like that in the center of the screen. I don't like that. That's... it's kind of rough. Still rough. Kills 1. Deaths 0. Hexagon 9. Kills 5. That's amazing. Alright. Nah, is there quit somewhere? Was that someone? What? I like how I click something and it stays there as well. That's kind of cool. Like it doesn't. I don't have to hold the right mouse button down. I just like click it once and it's like in total crazy awesome mode. There we go. What? There's someone else hiding in level, but I have officially run out of patience, so I think that's enough. So very raw. Definitely has the potential to be pretty fun, especially if it lives up to its claim that it could handle 100 people at once. That sounds amazing. There's definitely something off about the gun rendering. Like it's either I don't know. There's something off with the way this is rendered here. It's like it's clearly it's stereoscopic 3D, but it's something's wrong. Like something's not right with the world. Like, yeah, it's like the guns are right, but yeah, the guns are rendered under the environment. Yeah. That's what's going on. Like it's some... Yes! That's why it looks so weird. It's some kind of... God, that's strange. It's like there's some kind of forced visibility. Like there's something like the ground looks like it should be above these arms. Like it's as if the arms are being rendered underneath the world, and you're forced to be able to look at them. So maybe the actual scale of these guns, maybe it's under the world and they're actually very huge or something. It's using some... I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but it's definitely something strange. Like, yeah. I don't... Yeah, there's definitely something weird going on here with that. Huh. Interesting within its own right. Okay, let's go ahead and close that. GGO. GalaGunOnline. Interesting. Rough around the edges for sure. But it's quick, it's easy, it's kind of fun. Not for everybody. I mean, TF2 is arguably... I don't know if it would be a better experience. I mean, you know, just first-person shooters in general, in this type of form, playing them in VR is kind of, I don't know. I mean, when you're talking about like dodging and running at a decent clip, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. But yeah, it's kind of neat. I think maybe we should just abandon the guns and just play hide and seek, dude. I think that would be actually more fun. Yeah, okay. Cool. I could dig that. So what we have next is Museum of Games is next up. Museum of Games. So let's go ahead and change the ticker there. And let's check out that page. Museum of Games. And this is Red Bull's out. Looks like my green screen is losing itself, which is frustrating. It's because the green screen is so much higher and I have sunlight interfering is part of the problem. Let's see here if I can... There we go. That may help a little bit to get those blinds closed a little more. And yeah, it's tough doing a stream in the afternoon when I don't have a completely controlled lighting situation. But you know, you make do with what you got. All right, excellent. Oh, Kenny, excellent. Spectre multiplayer. That's great, isn't it? It's so fun, dude. It's so fun. So yes.